But not far from where the Steelers' former homes at Three Rivers Stadium, Forbes Field once stood, we are at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Tonight we've got the crew set for what should be a real treat, a great Monday night matchup, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29. Play action. Now it's Allen. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
To the air, Allen. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. To throw, it's Allen. And going deep for Hill. And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way he wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
On fourth down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. Saquon Barkley deep to return. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They go play action with Jackson. Open man is Chase, complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Jackson to throw. Short throw to Smith. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a Pittsburgh 1st down, a gain of 13.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Now it's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And Jackson going to have the 1st down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Jackson. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
And snapped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and win. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Barkley. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. 3rd and goal, Jackson. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Lamar Jackson, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit, because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate. You should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Allen going to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Here's Allen to throw it. That's out to Hill, right side complete. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now.
As he'll punt it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. A 41-yard punt there with no return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession.
They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
Throwing is Jackson. This one brought in by Jefferson. They'll go down as a gain of 6. And 3rd and 8 now.
When you decide to run a hitch route, it really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. In motion right, that's Metcalf. To throw is Jackson. Looking deep here for Chase. He's got it at the 15. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Ja'Marr Chase, 65 yards. And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced to punt to get the ball back, and they've played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Looking to put a drive together. Now Allen off the bootleg.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it's second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Allen now looks to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Now Allen.
On the slant.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
They work now on second and 9.
Allen.
Sideline pass. That's complete to Ingram.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to third and 10.
It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. Open man is Hill. He's got it. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Throwing now is Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Jackson. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he's upended after a of 2 out to the 27.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. Where that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
Play action. It's Jackson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And unfortunately, he's able to reel it back in, but it's going to go down as a big loss here on the play.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Not wanting to risk another sack, they're playing safe with a run. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
But it's 4th down.
On 4th down, the Steelers call on Corliss Waitman to punt.
Back deep is Tyreek Hill. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So possession goes over here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Second down and 6 now. Now Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. The flag comes in. It's incomplete. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half.
And able to get this out to the 25.
The Steeler offense now with the football first here to begin the 3rd quarter.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides, and there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. It's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he's offended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to